Yo, sometimes I randomly like just search through the web and like just like anime based stuff though. Like I'll just look at like different like wallpapers and like a different like anime that I like to watch, like Black Clover. Um, I don't know, Exorcist. That's such an old anime, but it was a good one. It was a good one. I'm joking on that one though, but like all the mainstream ones, except for Doctor Stone, and I don't really like Attack on Titan ones either. But I say this to say that sometimes I stumble onto different like images from the manga. And one time I was looking at like different kinds of like Black Clover um, wallpapers, and I seen some images from the manga. I seen some where like you know Yami and Asta is like standing next to each other with their swords, and like they looking like forward, talking about how they about to get into this fight. And I say this to say that this just recently happened in this episode that I just watched of Black Clover, episode 166, Captain Yami Sukehiro. So before I get into that, I want to talk about how Meki Kula has been completely and utterly like demolishing Noelle Silver and the girl that can turn into the crow that's always sitting on Asta's head, and and the water girl and the water spirit. And I was even thinking about all the different spirits. You got a water spirit, I think that's her name is Undine. You have the fire spirit, that's the little fire dragon, which used to be with the girl and now is with one of the captains of the Clover. And then you got like the water spirit, so we missing one spirit. It has to be like an earth spirit somewhere. But we've been seeing all the spirits, and it's kind of like ironic or weird, like how like we have all these different spirits, and it's not like a big huge piece of this anime, but it is at the same point in time. It's just it doesn't get an insane amount of focus. But I don't know why I was thinking about that, but I was just recently thinking about that. It's like some Avatar stuff, like the last Airbender, and I just heard some information about that, about how they're probably going to be making like another series to that, and I actually hope they do, because I really liked Avatar, the last Airbender. I even liked the Adventure of Korra or whatever. That was pretty good too. But Aang all the way, the original one was just definitely best. But I definitely want to see like if there is going to be an Earth Spirit in Black Clover, and like if it is, like anybody know about it, like we could discuss it in the comments or something, because I haven't read the manga. I don't know if it's an Earth Spirit or anything yet, but I want to know if it is one, because we got a water spirit that's really big, a wind spirit that's really small. Why is the wind spirit the smallest one? That's weird. But she's the smallest one. Then you got the fire dragon and earth one that we don't know about, that probably don't even exist. But Meki Kula has been completely and utterly destroying Noelle and them. Noelle like gave up her little like last front. She tried to like fight against him. The water spirit is almost down. It's about to be like completely gone. They just can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. Yami been faring like really well though. Like Yami's been doing like really good compared to like everybody else. Like the guy from Yuno's captain, he got completely and utterly destroyed fast against that demon. Noelle and them getting destroyed fast. Yami's the only one that's actually being able to stand up to the demon, which is crazy. And like he's at maximum capacity right now. He's already at 80%. Dante and Lucifero is already at 80%. It's kind of weird how Meki Kula's demon can kind of like take over like half her body, and she could talk, and then like the other girl can talk too. I didn't see that happen with like Dante and Lucifero. They kind of like talk to each other in their own like inner space, and I'm not sure if it's like that with the other guy. We still don't know that much about him yet, but we do kind of know a lot about like Lucifero. I'm starting to get to the point where like I'm starting to believe that the other demon might even be stronger than Lucifero, because Yami been really like going in at him, and I've never seen Yami struggle this much with somebody before. Yami's been struggling a lot with Lucifero, like to the point where like he don't even look like a captain anymore. That's like how bad like it's been, which is like it's nuts, because like, yo, this is Yami. Like, Yami should not be struggling. Like, he's the captain, probably the strongest captain. Vaughn just got destroyed fast. Like, Vaughn just got destroyed fast, man. Yami is really doing his thing. But like, if Yuno was there to help Vengeance, who's to say that like it would have ended up like that? It probably would have been better. It's just that Dante and Lucifero with this gravity is similar to the Space Boys brother. Like, y'all not gonna know who I'm talking about when I say that, but the dude that always like help Yami travel to and from different locations. Like, his brother can send out little like balls of like space like that and like completely destroy like little like areas, but Dante's is like so big, he can destroy like whole mountains, and then like he can regenerate too, and then like he can change, like modify his body. Is crazy. So like now it's like what can you do? Like, what can you do? He need Asta, and that's the part where I seen in that manga piece where like they was like standing next to each other, and like it makes sense now. Like, Yami was like fighting Dante, giving his all, everything that he had, and like it just still was just not good enough. He couldn't fare with him, and he's like, yo, Asta, like I need your help. Like, you in the squad, like we got all these like majors and stuff like that, but like you're the only one that's probably, to be honest, going to be able to help me with this guy. Because Yami has been really like, taking a hit, and it's at the same point in time, where is all the other like captains at? Like, y'all gotta know that it's been a lot going on. Vaughn just got taken out. Yami is at the brink of being taken out. Like, there's not nothing else that he can do. Like, I knew this was going to happen. I mentioned this. I said this before. I said that Dante's going to take it up a notch. I was like, he's not even at level 100, and like we got like a little insight on that. Like, he cannot actually even go to level 100. Maggie Cooler looked 10 times better at her high level than Lucifero with Dante does, but they actually can't even go to level 100 until they open up that other world, the demon world. So as opposed to like Dante like revealing that, we just want to use you and Vengeance to open up the demon world to release demons into like, the earth space and, destroy and take over the earth and all that stuff. But we also need the extra 20% from the demon realm as well. And now that we think about it, Asta has a demon too. We don't even know what percent Asta don't know how to control his demon at all. We don't know where Asta been at this whole time. Asta could have been at 40%. He could have been at 30%. We don't know where Asta been at. So like, if Asta actually had the ability to gauge his demon and find out how powerful like he is, and like what level he can like obtain, Asta is a possibility. He might even be able to reach a full 100 without even having to go into that demon realm, because we still don't know that much about Asta. It's actually, to be honest, we probably don't know that much about, at episode 166. And seeing as though Black Clover is about to end soon, we might not even like learn none of that stuff until we get to the next point. So I'm a little bit like concerned, because we got episode 166. They saying that the anime is going to end around like the end of actually maybe I think it's the end of this month. And they have Vengeance. They have one piece of the puzzle. If they get Yami, where is that going to leave like Asta and them? Because and them is not going to know what to do. What is Vengeance gone? Is going to be like the new captain? That's crazy now that I think about it. Is going to have to be that's crazy. I didn't even think about that until like I'm literally discussing this right now. Like, going to have to be the new captain, and like his squad is like really trimmed down at this point, unless like they're not going to even be a squad at this point in time right now. But I hope that they don't manage to take Yami, and I don't think they're going to be able to, because Asta has the ability to stop people from, his arcane state. She has the ability to stop people from using his abilities. So if Asta can manage to, stop Dante from being able to regenerate and morph his body and like send back some, send back some of those big, huge, like, gravity balls or time space balls, whatever them things is. Send them joints back at him and like can get him to like just pretty much to not use his abilities so that Yami can send that big huge strike and destroy him, because Yami's powerful enough realistically to destroy him. Like if that dude didn't have that demon, there's no way in the world that Yami would be like having a tough time with him, to be honest. Realistically, Yami is, I don't know how people gauge them, but realistically, Yami probably is like the strongest captain. Like when you really think about it, if he like go all out and use his abilities, that dark magic, man, arcane stage, it's not no joke. It's not no joke, because I definitely got to put him ahead of Vengeance right now, seeing as though Vengeance got taken over, and like his squad, like a lot of members of his squad got killed. That didn't happen with the Black Bulls. We don't know about Gauch, but I don't think Gauch is going to die, because Gauch is like still like probably one of the strongest like squad members in the Black Bulls. But I'm interested in to see like where it's going to go, how they're going to defeat Dante, because I do not think that Yami is going to get taken while Asta is right there. Like two dark mages, like essentially no, I can't see, even with him using gravity and having that that demon being at 80%, like maybe at 100%, they might get overwhelmed. But Asta and pretty much took out a demon already by themselves, like being able to use, like, if I'm not mistaken, like 100% of his ability. And if he wasn't at 100%, then he had to at least be at 80%. They did have a significant amount of help, but on their own, they are stronger now than what they was before. So Yami and Asta, no, I don't see Dante being able to take him out. But yeah, Yuno has to be the new captain of his squad, because Vengeance is gone, and their squad is like really trimmed down. Like they're having a really hard time with these guys, the Dark Triad, and I'm concerned for Noelle and them, because Undine seemed like she's about to be gone, and Maggie Kula is really running it up on them. Like they need some help bad. Like I don't know if anybody's like holding back on any techniques, but it's not looking too good for them right now, unless like Luck and all of them manage to defeat them and then like come and help like Noelle and them. But it's not looking too good for them right now. The Dark Triad is really running it up.